Hey out there, Creature Hunt Guy here, and boy, you cannot be ready for this. It's Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime! Oh my god. Okay, if you love Optimus Prime as much as I do, then you have got to know what this is. This is Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime, and he is indeed very awesome. I know he's a little old news because that movie came out 2 years ago, and so did he. But if you have yet to receive your Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen, then let's just say I pity the fool. But what exactly is it that makes this guy so very awesome? Well, let's just start. Now first off, I guess you'll notice how exactly enormous this guy is. I mean, he is huge! He's like, you know, enormous. It's a leader class figure, and I guess that makes sense, but he's just big. Oh my gosh, he is big. So let's see, what kind of articulation does he got? Well, just listen to that nice ratcheted click. Doesn't that just make you want to go, Does me. Anyway, that's just me. The only gripe I have about the robot mode is that his elbow joints are a little impeded by these blades, which I know a lot of people have complained about him, and yeah, I could have done without them myself. Now they're a little stuck. There we go. But they are completely vicious looking, and it just looks like he's gonna fillet someone. I mean, it's just awesome. But when you sling these things out, his elbows are a lot more free, which is really cool. And he does look pretty awesome with them out and all. And I don't know, I could have done without them, but they are awesome, so that's all there is to it. I was hoping that there was a way to take them off, but apparently there is not a way to take them off. They are permanently on there. There's a new Optimus Prime out that's, of course, much smaller than this, but he does have optional blades, so if you'd rather go with him, that's fine as well. But I mean, he's got knees, and it's just so, I mean, look at that. He's got knees and a ball-jointed ankle. Wow, ball-jointed ankle, that's awesome. But, and then of course you got the head that moves back and forth, and you can't forget the classic Hasbro gimmick of the light-up sounds, which actually does not bother me one bit at all. I mean, just look at this. I mean, as if you had forgotten that Optimus Prime is by default the most awesome Transformer there is. He has to state his name to remind you, as if to say, excuse me, but I am Optimus Prime. I can't really do it. So, in case you haven't noticed, this guy is huge. And it's not, he doesn't have a whole lot of kibble on him either. I mean, look at the back. That looks, I mean, I guess that counts as kibble, but it just looks cool, because, I mean, it looks like he's not going to just fall over if you blow on him, which is the problem with some of these guys. And, I mean, just, you can put him into all kinds of poses. I mean, this guy is just all over the place. And he is by far, definitely a conversational piece. So in case you haven't noticed, I cannot stress enough how much I recommend this guy. Hasbro has made another one that's basically, well, it is the same exact mold, except it has hooks instead of these slash things. And I don't know if they're any better, if they don't really get in the way as much, but I don't know, if you do not have one of these guys, if you do not have this one, then I definitely recommend you get the one that's under the Hunt for Decepticons title. And it's basically the same thing. I haven't noticed many differences between that one and this one, except a little bit of black smudge on his head and, well, like I said, the hooks. But basically, it's the same thing. So I would definitely go out and get this one. In fact, I know a lot of people don't like the movie aesthetic, but it doesn't really bug me as much. Maybe that's because I haven't been around since like the beginning. But I definitely think it's okay because this Optimus Prime seems to capture the feel of all previous Optimus Primes, including the G1 guy, along with also adding a little bit of his new flavor, that, you know, sort of Jack Bauer sort of, you looking at me? Yeah, that type of feel, without actually becoming a bad guy, because he's got the G1 self in him as well. So that's just really cool, I think. And I just definitely think that this is definitely one of the best Optimus Primes I've ever seen. And I don't know, maybe people won't agree with me on that one, but it is definitely one of the best. You can tell Hasbro really worked hard on trying to get this thing exactly right. I remember when the first one came out, that that people were just absolutely flabbergasted about it. But it did not seem that Hasbro could in fact outdo that one. But with the second movie and this second Prime, they did. They indeed did come out with a much more superior Optimus Prime. And if I have not mentioned so yet, I absolutely love this paint scheme. This blue is just all over the place and injected here and there to make it look absolutely cool. But these neat splashes of red paint here and there as well just sort of liven it up a little. And this pewy gray in between does not get in the way at all. It just looks awesome, and also really captures the movie Prime. It's awesome. But and how many other Primes do you know with posable pecs? I think so. So the robot mode, definitely a win. Winning. But what about the alt mode? That is where we're headed to next. And voila! Oh my gosh. This is what Optimus Prime is. Yes, he is a big red and blue semi-truck. Oh yes. As if I need say more, let's take a look at this beauty of an alt mode. It's a neat, awesome semi-truck that is actually surprisingly exactly like the movie. It looks awesome. And it rolls quite well actually, which is very cool as well. Also very hard to pull off. As for the transformation itself, it's actually very fun, but it's very difficult indeed. So set aside some time for it. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually kind of fun. I mean, it's just everything that is perfect about Transformers is in this in this one. This is what a Transformer is supposed to be like. It's got an awesome robot mode, a fun transformation, and a beautiful alt mode. And I mean, what's even cooler is that all that pewy gray pretty much gets put away. I mean, it's like it's not even noticeable. All that's left is this beautiful blue and this awesome red and these hot, fiery blue flames going on here and back here as well. I mean, it's just great. It is just a treat. Like I said, you can tell Hasbro definitely, with all this engineering involved in making this thing, you can tell Hasbro definitely took their time, which is something I like to see. Surprisingly though, there's only one very itsy-bitsy little tiny Autobot insignia, but I guess it's robots in disguise and all that. And take a look at the expressions that these deals right here can give it. I'm not sure why they're posable, it's just, I don't know, gives it something fun to do. You can be mad, confused, sad, or surprised. Yeah, this guy is absolutely the complete package. Everything about it is awesome. So in recap, what do I think about this guy? Well, if I haven't made it completely clear by now, then you have a problem, my friend. This guy is perfect. Everything about him is perfect. He is the best best Optimus Prime I've ever seen. Well, okay, maybe not the best, but it's one of the best. Very, very best. I mean, he's big, yeah, but he's also very cool. And he's got that cool feel about him. But, yeah, so I definitely say get this guy. Like I said, you're probably not going to be able to find him anymore because it did come out 2 years ago, but Hasbro did re-release it, and with a little few additions here and there in the Hunt for Decepticons line, and that one is in fact still out. So you might want to grab that one as fast as you can, because it does not seem like Hasbro will be releasing another Leader Class Optimus Prime for the Dark of the Moon movie. They will be releasing a more Voyager-sized one, and I don't know about the trend of all the trend that seems to be going on here with Hasbro about them downsizing all their Voyagers and Leaders to smaller, but I would just say get this guy while you can, because he's not going to be around for longer. And if you want the exact Revenge of the Fallen version, he may be kind of expensive on eBay. So I would say get this guy now. I don't care, just get it, because it is awesome, and that is all you need to know. I'm Creature Hunt Guy, this is Optimus Prime, and I'll see you out there.